Not on my watch. We are not doing this no more. We've had enough. So, if you haven't heard, recently Carnival Cruise has updated their policies, rules, and regulations on their current and future trips. So, let's start off hot. That drinking package, the all you can drink, yeah, gonna get rid of that. Sneaking that liquor in that wine bottle or that Listerine bottle, yeah, cut that out because they checking anything and everything that's a liquid coming on board. They open it up, they make you open it on the spot. No more sneaking no more. No more all you can drinks. They getting tired of it. That little speaker that you was planning on bringing, yeah, don't. They taking any and every speaker that they find. They confiscating. Then you're going to get it back after the cruise. But in the meantime, while you on there will be no outside music other than theirs. Playing rap in the club, it's out of there. They're not doing that no more, all right? They say we causing too much problems. But honestly, I don't really think it's the rap music. I think it's the liquor and the rap music because that I've done all I needed to explain. Thinking you about to fight on that cruise ship and head back to your room like nothing happened? Yeah, pack it up. You're getting left at the next port, buddy, old pal. All right? They not going for that no more. No more fighting. They leave you at any port. If you look suspicious, they might just leave you. Carnival Cruise started to sound like TSA because any laptops, electronics, liquids over 3 ounces, take it out of the bag. Don't bring on here. We taking it all. And when you get on this ship, sit down, shut up, and ride to your destination quietly. When we get there, get off. But when it's time to go, get back on and don't say Nathan. Don't ask for Nathan. In all seriousness, I get it. But at the same time, you got these people stuck on the ship. There ain't nothing to do. We're going to be at a destination in 2 days and you expect me not to get blackout drunk? Right. There ain't nothing to do. So, Carnival, if you're going to do this, I get it. But at the same time, you got to give and take. Have a board or plan on people. Ask the people what they want, okay? You can't just take and not give back. Because if y'all keep this up, y'all going to be looking like the Titanic. That's right. Them sails going to plummet to the bottom of the ocean. Never to be seen again.
Y'all been hearing about this?
Yeah, and I love Carnival Cruise. When I took off the last for my birthday, that's where I was at. Carnival Cruise.
I heard about it.
It's because Carnival Cruise is known as the hood cruise. People go there to party. People go there to have fun. But I don't know if any of y'all been watching Trainwreck on Netflix. Carnival had an episode on there. They had a poop cruise. If y'all want to go check it out, it's on Netflix. So they probably also do a lot of PR control because they had some bad stuff come out for them as well. So they try to make the brand look better.
Yeah. Doc.
I've seen a lot of black people on that cruise, on Carnival Cruise, and I know a lot of black people take Carnival Cruise, and it's one thing that we do as people. We spend money. Black people spend money. The black dollar is powerful. Carnival Cruise is not the only cruise line. It's not the most affordable cruise line. Other cruise lines are affordable, and if you don't allow them to do it there, Royal Caribbean got a drink package. Royal Caribbean will let you bring your speaker. And black people can and will spend money on the things that they want to spend money on. They'll get up and go to another cruise line. They don't need Carnival Cruise Line. But I'll tell you when I went on it, who was the majority of people on Carnival Cruise Line. So I think they might want to adjust some things, but also keep in mind the base and the people that they're selling and having used their services, because it's a service. And you can go somewhere else and get another one.
King J.
That's how they feel. Fuck Carnival Cruise. Fuck them. I'm gonna remind their asses: don't fuck around and find out, and put yourself in the same position as Target. Be out here begging for money. That's it. That's all I got to say about that.
Enzo, you want to be on there with us?
Bro, I love Carnival. Like when I used to go on cruise, that was my favorite cruise line. I'm not gonna lie. So that just pissed me off. Like, what are we supposed to do? Sit there and be quiet? Like you said, fuck no. I'm with y'all. Play the music. I want to get drunk as shit. I don't want to remember the trip there. I just want to remember getting there, getting off, going partying in Atlantis, and then coming back, getting blackout drunk, and then come back to Miami. That's what I want to do. So again, fuck Carnival for that shit.
Yeah, that's usually like what everybody go on Carnival for.
Yeah,
that's what y'all here for.
You know what? I've never been on it because I don't like that crowd. But I've been on Majesty of the Seas and rode past them. Yeah, and it'd be wild. But my thing is, even if they do go to Norwegian or whatever, if it's the same thing, they probably gonna do the same thing. I don't think it's black people. I think it's niggas. I'm sorry. I don't think they're trying to stop black people. They're trying to stop the debauchery. Like if you can go on there, behave yourself, party, not get in fights, terrorize people. That's what I think they're trying to say. But like I said, I was saying Monday, we want to lump everybody together. Not all black people act like that.
I just went on Royal Caribbean 3 weeks ago. I was on Royal Caribbean 3 weeks ago.
Royal Caribbean, yeah.
And it was the same thing. Like it was the same.
You must have changed. It wasn't like that when I went.
Yeah.
I'm saying I brought a speaker.
I'm
chilling. I'm going around listening to music. No complaints. Nobody cared. Nobody said nothing. It was a vibe. I had a good time.
I don't think it's the speaker. I think it's the fighting and all the other stuff. That's to me. That's
gonna happen anyway.
Yeah.
If somebody drinks enough, they're gonna get into a fight.
Yeah.
That's like telling Spirit Airlines coming out and saying, "Hey, like we not gonna have hood people on the plane no more." Like you know what your customer base is. They
try to. Spirit tried to.
Spirit came out and said no more bonnets on the flight.
Oh, they
Spirit
did.
Flight to be I'm saying that they did. The Spirit flight to be empty. All right, you know what I mean. So Carnival better get it together.
Nah, they make you put your carry on in that little cart. If it don't fit, that's how they carry on. I don't know, man, but I wouldn't want to be on that cruise. Maybe I'm just older or something. I don't know.
Man, I thought they was been. I was watching one TikTok. They flooded the whole goddamn room. Whole hallway had water in it. Elevator goddamn water in it. I was like,
that's what I'm telling you. The documentary that just came out. Well, that's probably what you saw.
Did the passengers flooded it?
I don't know, but that bitch was flooded out. That bitch was floating in water.
Hell no. Nah. Yep, you right. I'm a grandpa.
Like we were talking about Spirit. So since we're gonna talk about Diddy, Gray, you should have got a flight on Spirit because you probably would have never got no delay to come up here and see Diddy with us.
Exactly.
I've never heard Spirit ever get a delay in my life.
Unless it's a fight.
They're like, oh, it's a storm. We're gonna fly right through that bitch. We don't care.
Right. They always say when you go on Spirit, you risking your life, basically.
Exactly, because you got to give them gas money. You got to pay for your ticket. You got to pay for your carry-on. You got to pay the pilot. Then you got to pay gas money. Then you got to pay to get off. Everything and anything you got to pay for.
Yeah, exactly. Even water.
I never had an issue with Spirit. The only thing is
me either.
Plane is a rough. But other than that, because it's a thin ass plane. Other than that, I had no issue. During COVID, I was flying everywhere for $20. And sometimes you got
makes it fun.
Free return flight. Mm-hmm. All right. Now for the main event, baby oil.
Lord Jesus.
1, racketeering conspiracy, not guilty. Count 2, not guilty. Count 3, guilty. Count 4, not guilty. Count 5, guilty. So essentially, the jurors found that he was guilty of the Mann Act. That is the transportation to engage in prostitution, but they found him not guilty on sex trafficking, very serious charge there where he could have spent a minimum of 15 years in prison, and not guilty on that racketeering conspiracy, which he could have spent up to life in prison for.
So the judge in the trial of Sean Diddy Combs ordered that bail has been denied and that Combs will be detained until he is sentenced. Let's bring in former Criminal Division Deputy Chief at SDNY, MSNBC legal analyst Christy Greenberg. Christy, are you surprised?